What's cooking, Dad?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of
What's Cooking, Dad?
today's meal. Super fun, super easy. If Brandy, if you can zoom in a bit here, what we're doing is we're going to put a little spin on everything. It's summer. You don't always want the oven on for a very long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some plain cheese flatbreads for the picky kids. And for the adults, we're doing chicken, pineapple, bacon, flatbread. It's absolutely yummy. And again, you'll see why we're doing this. So first thing we're going to do is I bought a pack of chicken. Again, just to save some more money, I got a full pack. This is going to do this meal and our next meal, which is episode 4. We're doing Greek gyros with a Greek salad. So first thing I'm going to do, you don't need much for this. Take one piece of chicken. We're going to put it in the bowl. We're going to get a little olive oil again, just a little. We're going to take our garlic powder, just a little. You don't want to overdo it too much. We're going to use some roasted garlic and pepper from Clubhouse. It'll give it just the right taste with everything else going on. And then we're just going to swirl it around just to get the chicken coated. Just to get it coated. Okay. So now we're going to put that in the oven and cook it for 20-25 minutes. Okay, so we're going to put it on our tray. Oven's preheated to 400. It's going in. We're done. While that's cooking, I'm prepping my next meal, and that is the Greek gyro. So here is my chicken again. So if you're making a meal and you have, again, your kids, your family, your work life, you're busy. So if you can maximize your time and get 2 things done at once, it is a massive bonus, especially for tomorrow's dinner. So again, little olive oil. This one, we're going to use Clubhouse Greek spice. We're going to give it a really good amount of Greek. So this is for tomorrow's dinner, and we're not cooking it tonight. I want it to sit in the olive oil and the spices tonight, and you'll see why. And then last but not least, trusty old garlic powder. Always got to have the garlic powder. Okay. That is going to go in the fridge, and it'll wait till tomorrow. Okay, 25 minutes is up. While I was waiting for this to cook, like I showed you, I prepped tomorrow's meal. Got everything kind of ready here. We're going to pull it out of the oven. Again, I'm a guy. We won't use oven mitts. She's not here. She won't know. I'm just going to use her nice clean towel that she always gets mad at me for. And we have chicken well done with the spices. And it's hot. So again, we're going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to take this chicken, and I'm going to use a fork because it's hot. I'm not a complete moron. We're going to just shred this chicken. It doesn't need to be, there is no right way, there's no wrong way, there's no nothing. We're just shredding it just like this. We just want little pieces, and one chicken breast like this will do both bread. And you'll probably have some left over. If not, you can make it extra yummy, I guess. Okay, chicken's cut up. So, as you see, we got these football-shaped flatbreads, and we got these nice thick square ones. Again, younger kids, the reason I'm doing 2, most kids anywhere 2 to 30 will not eat veggies, pineapple, chicken, etc., etc. So we're going to do a plain one for the picky kids, or a picky husband, or a picky wife, or picky parent. So before I start fixing them up, we got our tray. I like to put foil down. You don't have to. I do. It just keeps the trays cleaner, keeps everything from sticking, and then it's just easier on me for cleanup. Okay, so we got our 2 pieces there. Now we got our tomato sauce. You can just pour a little in the middle here. You pour a little in the middle here. You don't want a ton. It's not pasta. We're going to mix it up here. Just kind of we have to add more, we'll add some more, but there's some little valleys here. Okay, and we're going to mix this up. Looks like a horror movie I was watching the other time. Okay. And I will tell corny dad jokes just because I'm a dad. So, okay, that is done. Next, I sat and grated up. This is mozzarella and cheddar. That's it, nothing else. So for this, nice healthy serving on it. Again, if your kids don't want much, don't put much on it. Make them happy, but feed them healthy. And again, this is just bread, pasta sauce, and cheese. So really, you're not eating anything super bad for you here. And you can see, that's it. And we're going to do the second one without making a mess because I have to clean it. Okay. Okay. That is about all you need here. Maybe we'll put a little more on. I like to make sure it's good. You want it to be like a cheese pizza from the store. This little 2 bread, $1.99. Brick of cheese, $3.99 each on sale. Tomato sauce, 99 cents. Okay, so oven's preheated to 400. I'm going to put them in for about probably 8 to 10 minutes. So we're going to put them straight in and done. So while those are cooking, I'm prepping the second batch, which, again, smaller tray, smaller bread. I got these football-shaped ones. We're going to go this way. Keeps them from falling out if you do it sideways. This is where it gets fun. This is where it gets different. And if you're having people over, you can do them on the grill. But if you're having people over, you'll look really, really fancy. People will think you've ordered out. Your family will think you've ordered out, and you'll probably get thumbs up from everybody. This is really a yummy, yummy thing, and I just kind of stumbled on this one day. So this is 4 cheese Alfredo sauce. Again, $2.99 a jar. You can use some for this, and then you have enough left over for an actual dinner with pasta. So we're just, same thing, we're just going to pour it on. We don't want to use a spoon here. Then I got the teenage cereal spoon, and we're going to just spread the Alfredo sauce. Again, it's not hard, but oh my gosh, is it so yummy when it's done and cooked. Brandy's had this a few times. I've served it 100 times to people, and everyone always says how much this is amazing. So we got our base down. Next, we don't want as much cheese like the plain cheese bread one. You want just a little like so. And the reason is there's so many flavors here. It's not a pizza, it's a flatbread. And you want to taste everything we're putting on this. When you see it, it's going to be really, really yummy. And again, you'll get 2 thumbs up from everyone in your house. Okay, so that's done. So I'm going to take the chicken, isn't so hot now. So this is where our chicken comes from. Again, 1 chicken breast. We're just going to put the chicken, next piece. Again, I got lots of chicken left over. So if you're going to have a salad for work, or you want to take a salad, that's how much chicken's left over from 1 breast. You know what? I see an empty spot. I'm going to put 1 more there. But that is enough for someone to have a grilled chicken salad for work. So we don't want to waste that. We will store it in a bowl, and I'm going to save it for another meal. Again, we want to save money. Again, imagine 1 pack of chicken. I'm getting 1 meal tonight, 1 meal tomorrow, and I got a lunch here possibly. You can mix it with mayo. You could add celery, green onion, and you can make a chicken salad on bun, on bread. Absolutely yummy. Okay, so we have that. We have that. Now comes the fun stuff. I just opened this. Pineapple tidbits. We're going to put, and again, this is what I like. So again, if people aren't liking pineapple, don't put it on. I think it tastes with the Alfredo sauce. It's hard. Obviously, I can't tell you how it tastes, but Alfredo sauce, pineapple, you're going to see other stuff coming on here soon. The sweetness of the pineapple mixes with everything just amazingly. Okay, next, we're going to take a little red onion. You don't want to fill it with onion because otherwise no one will talk to you tomorrow. Maybe that's a good thing too. Maybe you don't want your spouse to talk to you or your kids, so put lots on. Okay, we're gonna just do this. And it's also, if you're doing it for guests, it just starts to look pretty impressive. And it's not much. It's really, really simple to do. Okay. And again, this is probably a 10-minute meal. Okay, next. I like to put them on for the salt. Little olives. Just a couple. Again, it's starting to look more like a restaurant style pizza, but it's not. And we just want a couple olives on. All right. Just a couple more. And a lot of people like the saltiness of olives. You can use black olives. I like green olives. I'm not a big fan of the black olives. Okay, last but not least, I like this to put little bacon bit on here. And these are fully cooked bacon, not imitation bacon. We don't want that. We don't want processed chemicals in our body or our kids' bodies or maybe your spouse, but just not the kids. And last but not least, Brandy's laughing. So last but not least, the best thing that goes on, the feta. Little bit of feta. Little bit of feta. Just like so. Now, that is complete. It's going to go in the oven. And I think, I'm looking through the camera, I think it looks absolutely yummy. So again, we got the cheese pizza cooking. If you take a look inside, you can see cheese bread's starting to go. This is going to go underneath. We're going to set the timer for about 6 minutes, and then we'll check on it, see where we are. So while we're waiting for the flatbread and the pizza, call it a pizza, to cook, here's our Alfredo sauce. 3/4 of a jar left. 3/4 of a can of pasta sauce. Again, another meal. You're not wasting it all in one meal. So just like last time, we're going to do a little halftime report. I've cleaned up. I'm waiting for the food to be done. I'm going to pull out one. Again, what she don't see won't kill her. There is, it's not quite done yet. It's still too soft, but you can see how yummy it's starting to look. Your kids are going to love you. Your family will love you, and your friends will really love you. So I'm going to put it back in for another 2 minutes. The other one just went in not that long ago. We're going to leave it alone still. Okay, 8 minutes. That's how long it's taken. I'm using an oven glove this time. Really don't want to burn my hand. Plus, if I get pasta sauce on there, I'll never hear the end of it. So, the cheese. Oh. You want to come in, Brandy? Have a look at that. There you go. Flatbread, cheese, pizza, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely yummy. You want it to sit for about 30 seconds before you cut it, just to give the bread a little time to harden up a bit. Next, I'm just going to slide this one out of the way. We're going to check the other one now. And it looks like it's completely done. So there you go. Both done at the same time. 8-minute dinner. If you have everything cut up, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Still, that's not bad to come home. Even if you're serving family, friends, people, when you have something like this out on your table for everyone to have, their mouths will drool. People will be happy. You'll get thumbs up. And to keep it clean, maybe your spouse will do something for you later. Okay, everyone. Dinner's done. It's on the table. As a guy, I was even smart enough to put pot holders down, not to ruin my table. Won't get in trouble. Trusty beer for dinner. We have a beer with every meal. Keeps you young, keeps you healthy, and it's enjoyable, and it numbs the pain of your family sometimes. I'm joking. So, we got our beer. I'm going to steal a piece of the kids' cheese pizza. Or cheese flatbread, I should say. I'm going to take one of these middle ones. As you can see, it looks absolutely yummy. Here is my plate. So, I'm not going to eat in front of you because I'll make a mess on my white shirt. And I use this shirt for filming every episode. But I will leave you with this. When you're using a lot of spices, and you're cooking foods like this, it's very important. Two things. One, rinse, brush your teeth after eating a lot of garlic, a lot of onion, a lot of olives, a lot of feta. You're going to stink. Two, when you're out in public, especially if you're eating this at work, maybe pack a couple little toothpicks. You can go to a bathroom mirror. You can check your mouth, or you can do it at home, because last thing you want to do if you're trying to get some is have little pieces of spice and bread and goo in your mouth. It's not very sexy, it's not very pleasant, and nobody really will look at you in the face. But with that, God bless you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you episode 4.